Hey there viewers, my name is Torinski and welcome back to another Hades run. Where we last left off here, we'd had a pretty tight damage race at the finish in the fight against our father, which we unfortunately lost. Probably rightfully so, because we were getting a little reliant on hoping that we were dodging stuff, when we should have probably been trying our best to not get hit in the first place. But I'm still not quite ready to give up on our Land and Plume aspect of Zagreus combination here, so we're definitely going to give it one more try here. Besides, you know what everyone's always saying, that fourth time's the charm, right? So I think it just might work out for us this time around. Without further ado, let's hop into it and see if there's anything new around the house real quick, and then jump into the run. I guess the other major thing about the last run was that we discovered a pretty interesting combination of
You're my good boy. Yes,
those of duo boons. Because yeah, I didn't expect us to be able to get the seeking blade rifts and then also get another duo to send out two of them at once. So I'm curious, maybe one of them in particular, one of the two Olympians involved, has kind of boosting abilities like that, or boosting duos. We'll see. Hopefully we run into something like that again with just a little bit more power. It really could take off. Like if we'd gone the legendary Ares boon on that last run, things would have been out of control. But we should. Oh wait, I can't give you any. Oh right, you're blocked for now.
You happen to know whether Father authorized the transfer of a Macedonian Tau Lambda chariot to Elysium in recent memory? I ran into the former hero Theseus all joyriding about in one of those.
I know the chariot you mean. It's not just any Macedonian. It's modified, apparently by Daedalus himself. No earthly weapons can do what it does. Though, please don't tell me Theseus put on that mask.
What, you mean the golden matching mask? I saw him wearing it all right. Looked like a proper fool, I thought. What of it, though?
Oh, is it cursed?
Well,
Or is it... Ah, no, it's just that it's ugly. Okay, that's all good then.
Fashioned that mask and outfit as a little joke. For someone deeply prideful and well unaware. It must have suited Theseus quite well then, yes?
Okay, that's awesome. I was a little bit concerned for a second that something sinister and deeper was going on. But our task with you, or deepening our relationship, must be Patroclus. What more can we do there, though? I guess we should definitely try and see Patroclus next time. I think we gave up once last time, one opportunity to see him, so that's our bad.
You can't be serious. You're serious? You know what? Fine. I'll take this and we'll go about our business. Though I don't see why you bother.
Why I bother? Why, how else can I show you how I feel except by handing you these bottles from time to time? You and Achilles ever get to talk much then?
I have my orders, he has his. What do you think? Even back when he was still alive, there was no real chance I was going to be the one to take him here, given his line of work.
Because he was a warrior. When mortals die a violent death, they are no longer your case, are they?
No. I tend to those in less of a hurry to come here.
Interesting. But I was curious, we haven't had a new interaction with Athos in a while. I wasn't sure what to expect in there, but always like getting more facts about Greek mythology. Okay, how many... Yeah, I think I want to keep just handing this out like candy.
Offer means to quench my thirst, my friend. A wonder that I have such feelings even now.
Now that you've started singing once again, I figured it was thirst-inducing work. Your music stirs so many souls around here, mate.
You seem quite agitated as of late, my friend. Is anything amiss with you, perhaps?
Oh, no, I'm all right, Orpheus. Just a lot on my mind is all. Sorting out what's next. Stuff I need to work through on my own.
Ah, well, I truly understand. I was reluctant to discuss my long-lost muse, really for quite some time. Well, if you do require some emotional support, know that I likely shall be standing over here.
Oh, thanks, Orpheus.
Appreciate it, mate.
Way to be, pal. Okay, anything extra special? A little bit of darkness and almost nothing for some keys is worth it if just for the nectar returns. Because let's top off a little bit on that. We're going to run out of keys and eventually we'll probably regret spending all of our keys, but ooh, there we go. That's a nice little boost of nectar as well. Love to see it. Let's I was about to say, let's see if there's anyone in the garden, because anytime suspicious numbers of people are missing from around the house, something's going on. Yeah, we should give you one too.
For me? Are you quite sure? You know, this vintage must have made it all the way up from the surface to the mountains than to here. We've both had distant journeys, haven't we?
Well, I, for one, am certain this vintage here has journeyed to the right place. Please enjoy it.
Very cute.
This garden may not have all the varieties available up on the surface, though it's coming along rather nicely, I should say.
I definitely missed saying something there because you just scoffed. I'm curious what that was about.
And it smells fresh, too.
Anything else? The suspicious garden? No? Okay. Always happy to chat with Mom for a bit. Let's hop in here.
Meg. Oh, I was not expecting company. Were you just casually snooping, or is there something I can help you with?
I was just leaving Zagreus. Happened to be in the area, no thanks to you, and thought I'd go retrieve the last of my possessions. I have to say, you've really let this place go to hell.
She left. Great. Wonderful. I guess we'll just go back to killing each other repeatedly then.
So Meg used to stay here because her stuff was here? We used to live together? Maybe? Interesting. I'm guessing she's not going to be out here, right? That's not how that works. It's not how that works. Guess next time. I have to continue to learn more about the relationships. But I guess one last nectar to hand out because Skelly definitely always deserves one here. Hopefully it'll give us some luck on the statue run here.
What? Sometimes, boyo, you make me feel alive again, you know that? Being honest with you here, I'm grateful, really.
If not for you, my friend, I'd have no one to viciously attack with no fear of reprisal whatsoever.
But I don't like to attack him very much, if I'm being honest. We've done it. We need to deepen the relationship. If it's get all 3 statues, then gotta get a move on here. I guess one last order of business, and then I promise we'll jump into the run. I have been thinking about the fact, from hers you should quicksilver bond. But sorry, I've been thinking about the fact that I'm curious if bringing certain boons to certain things helps, because Chaos wants us to bring their cosmic egg here into the final fight. So I was curious who else, like, who is Sisyphus? Is this one? Would I want to bring this to Sisyphus? Would that help me, like, chat with Boldy? Something? Definitely something I want to keep in mind for whenever I give up on this combo that I'm so hard set on. But here goes. Let's hope that we get a good boon right off the bat that kind of sets a bit of a tone here.
Same as all the rest. Someday you shall visit Elysium and meet some of these heroes and discover that they are quite different than the songs suggest.
Okay, heroes. A bit less foreboding than a lot of those messages usually are. Interesting. Zeus right off the bat. Say hello.
I have somewhat of a favor I must ask. You tell your father, if you so happen to run into him again, that his brother Zeus forgives him and would like to reconnect and welcome him into the family again. You tell him for me,
What's your game, Zeus? Wacky fellow. I like Zeus's cast a lot, but I wish it was at a higher tier rarity. So maybe we do take Thunder Flourish. Yeah, let's try it out.
I feel all tingly.
Shouldn't be too shabby up. Oh my gosh, we're so hidden there, little bomb lane buddy. But, what, Nectar? Yeah, there we go. Let's set the tone right up the start here. Can pick up another upgrade and also pick up another Nectar, which is always nice. So I'd like to keep being able to hand it out a little more generously than we have been in the past. Ooh, interesting. Another Zeus through the Arbors, eh? Alright, here goes. We had a bad run of this last time around, but let's hope we can keep it all together here and pull through. Depends on what kind of enemies we get. Chariots are gonna be a freaking nightmare. Oh my gosh. Let's not get hit by skulls. A couple of numbskulls while we're trying to... Okay. Trying to like... Oh no, did I get hit? Oh, not at the end there that I definitely got hit. Ooh, okay. Let's see what else we can stack up here, shall we? Could just jolt enemies. Do I want to just add the chain lightning? I don't mind the chain lightning attack. I remember a while back I was trying to work out the actual details of how this compares to just a percentage increase in damage. I guess if we are hoping to get something like Concentrated Knuckle, where we gain a bit of damage per hit, that doesn't scale at all with something like this. So we could do Jolted, just add a bit more ambient damage onto that special. Do I want to leave some slots open? So tempting. You know, let's just go with Lightning Strike for now. I think I am happy with that. And it will give us a nice burst of momentum early here in clearing the rooms. And it's still a pretty great damage increase, and doesn't... I mean, like, there's no guarantee that we're gonna get Concentrated Knuckle either, so there's no need to hinge our entire run off of the chance that a Daedalus Hammer shows up with one of those. But, okay. I'm hoping... Actually, no matter what, we should be able to toss this onto our attack, so that is grand. Oh, hello. Okay. Who's next? There we go. Nice and quick here. Oh my gosh, missed with the special there a little bit, but... Oh. Ooh, we did get the clear. I wasn't sure if this buddy down here was going to die there. Don't know what actually killed them, but I'll take it. So we might as well take a peek. Nothing. That's going to be a reroll for me. Okay. It's nice to see a bit more money. A lot of burns so far as well. That's a good sign. I was happy to see that. I would like it if all of you just grouped up. Oh, right, our chain lightning. That's how we killed the witch in that last chamber. Of course. We just picked that up and I immediately forgot it. Okay, so I think we will just be going with Dionysus here, because we could only really afford one thing at a shop anyway, so might as well. Oh, interesting, this fight. Oh wait, with Chain Lightning, this fight is not quite as bad. We did maybe hit the boss with the trap there as well, which is always a nice little bonus. Oh my gosh, come on, we're so close. Get through before the first laser attack. Wow. Okay, so that's the best this fight has ever gone, for sure. I also think I need to be a little less strict about who I give Nectar to, because we keep running into the same Olympians over and over again. So just a little bit to Dionysus, even though not a huge fan.
is that from me? Why, Zach, I mean, you really shouldn't have. You know I can't get enough of this stuff, right?
Okay, what you got? Festive fog wouldn't be too bad.
Zach, you met my dad by now, your Uncle Zeus. He's cool and loves the feasting. Just be sure to keep him in your thoughts, okay?
Okay, you weirdo. Hangover dash is kind of interesting. I don't mind usually filling up my dash slot with anything really, because most of them aren't too much of an effect. I guess pretty much just Blade Rifts can be really effective, and Athena's dash is huge for the deflection. But it's really tempting to take Premium Vintage. This is a tough one. Even though I only talked about Dash and Premium Vintage, Trippy Shot is also in there if it wasn't clear for me mousing over it a couple times here. Because I'm pretty sure with Zeus, we also get the like lightning fog effect as a possibility. Max health would be nice, but I think I'm gonna go for the best of fog. I like getting a bit of extra range as well. And here's somewhere where we probably should go for the max health from a meta point of view, but never turning down a visit to our buddy Sisyphus here, especially since I want to talk to his dang old boulder. Oh, wait, I can give Boldy Nectar?
What's the latest, Boldy? Had any good tumbles down that hill of late?
So cute.
Okay.
Boldy has got you covered.
Boldy, how do you handle being trapped in Tartarus for all eternity, doomed to be pushed up and down a hill repeatedly for no good reason?
Such a cute little face there. Love it.
Sisyphus, I know you tend to be in remarkably good spirits, all things considered, but there must be something I can do to help with your predicament, isn't there?
Oh, come now, Prince. Do Boldy and I look like we could use your charity? We're planning to stay put within this chamber for a while. It's hardly a predicament, I'd say.
But what of the Furies and their torments and all that? They might be back and make all this more difficult for you.
Ah, yes, the Fury Sisters. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing them more infrequently now that you mention it. But either way, so don't you even worry about me. Now here.
But we do worry about you, Sisyphus. Yeah, we'll probably still go with money here, try and balance out a little bit of that Pact of Punishment effect. Prophecy foretold. You believe in Boldy, and Boldy believes in you, plus 7% bonus money. Huh. Thanks, Boldy, for believing in me. I think that's what Sisyphus said. Or no, or that he's got me covered, something. Why not both? What a sweet sight. Just a bit of extra cash here, but I think it will pay off in the long run, especially since we got it so early. Oh gosh. Come on, we're not going to be fast enough because this room is too big. We can kill things so quickly, but the room was... Oh wow, we did get the lamb plume in the end. So never mind, no complaints. Okay, let's shop first. Don't accidentally go down the Chaos Gate right away, even though I'm thinking about it. Yeah, just darkness at the end, and we could re-roll, but re-rolling a lot. We will have the negative of this for the Fury fight, most likely, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's see what we can pick up. It's been a while since we had just like a straight rarity increase, and I always like those. Of course, I would agree with that. Not mutually exclusive. So just more money, which could be interesting. We could actually maybe afford things in the Temple of Sticks for once. Could be good. Taking extra damage for extra backstab is alright. I don't feel like I ever really got full advantage of the backstab last time. I'm just not quite used to it or good enough at it to consistently pull it off, even though I do think it ambiently adds a lot to the run. And then I don't think I'm going to take this last one. Losing that much max health is going to lose us Death Defiances against the Furies. So, damage from traps, hey? I do hate that. Because I get hit by traps way more than I should, given how much time I've put into this game. Come on, I was hoping I'd be a bit quicker making decisions this run. Because I'm just feeling the flow, but we keep running into ones that are just stumping me. Even though if that's always the case, can I really use that for an excuse? Maybe not. But, gun to my head, I probably want to do something a little bit different, just for fun. I can avoid traps, I think. Okay, and then this will give us money, so we can kind of aim to take money stuff, even if it just pays off in the... Jeez, got hit a little bit there. But even if it just pays off in the Temple of Sticks, when we can finally buy some of those really expensive items. Because, so in the Temple of Sticks, the expensive pomegranates give 2 levels. Oh, don't get hit by traps, right? That's important.
What do we have here?
But I'm curious if the pomegranates that are more expensive give better effects. Is the same true for the boons that we buy in the Temple of Sticks? Because some of them are much more expensive than others, and it could be a ramping thing to just limit you from, or not necessarily limit, but reduce the number of boons you can get unless you're on a really strong financial run. Or it could have a bit more of a tangible effect, like we were just pondering. Ooh. I mean, like, Daedalus hammers are great, but we can buy so much out of a shop right now. Ooh, the Daedalus hammer would also clear this before the Meg fight. That's fine. I think we can make it through the Fury fight. I say Meg, but don't actually know who we're gonna go up against here. No, I'm just short. Right? This is 540, I believe. You son of a gun, Charon. You know what you're doing here. Well, we have Dash and we have Call. I don't really want Ares Call. I'm gonna go with Hermes here. I like Hermes.
Normally go selling off my blessings to the highest bidder, boss, but your bid there is good enough for me.
Well, would you look at that? This time we're not quite as torn about the decisions, not having to decide between this and faster attack speed, which we love. So, I definitely will take greater recall this time. Not having to worry about running around to pick up all those, like, frees us a huge amount to just use Trippy Shot kind of willy-nilly here, so that should be pretty sweet. No man.
There you are. Heard rumblings about some news back at your daddy's house, Redblood. So his illustrious abducted queen, she's come back home?
Wait, how do you even know all that? And should you really be talking about the queen that way?
I don't answer to her. She can come and go as she wants for all I care. But you want to know who can't? Yeah, you.
Good one, Electo. You got me good. Okay, get out of there a little bit. I mean, I'm not super happy fighting Electo here, not my favorite. Oh geez, get out of the traps. Yeah, you get out of the traps too, Electo. That's kind of what I meant. There we go. At least no Meg effect coming down on us, because that's one that's quite hard to dodge when she's in the assistant position. Oh gosh. Not doing amazing here. Ouch, that's bad damage. That's more bad damage, of course. Oh my gosh, and I'm just following the blade there. Okay, one Death Defiance down is not grand. Let's try and keep it at that, shall we? No guarantees. Definitely very much still able to lose more. And in fact, I'm gonna have a hard time not. Yeah, there it is. Oh boy. Well, this is a rough way to start. I guess it's not over yet, so let's not discount. Okay. Rough way to start off the run for sure. It's been a long time since we lost 2 Death Defiances in this fight.
My boon from chaos is transformed.
Am I playing that much worse? Was I unlucky compared to normal? One or the other. Or either way, I guess. Doesn't really matter. All that matters is that we need to replenish these Death Defiance at some point. But does kind of work out because I was very much crossing my fingers and hoping that we'd run into Patroclus this run, and maybe now we have to. And that just might be enough to get the fates to kick into gear here. They even offer it back. We just don't have the cash, of course. But I'm definitely, Death Defiance losses aside, I'm not quite ready to discount this run completely because it has a decent start. I'm just, yeah, worried that maybe we're a little weak against bosses at the moment. And so that's what we might have to try and shift gears a little bit in some way to get just a bit more damage output in those big one-on-one fights, because we need all the help we can in the final one. And that's kind of what we're building to here. So let's hope that the next couple segments here go a little bit smoother and we can make it through without losing too much, especially Hydra is never a good fight in the first place, so feeling a little nervous about that with only 1 Death Defiance, but I'm sure we can figure it out one way or another in the end here. So without further ado, I guess we'll see you in the next one, and hopefully Asphodel goes a bit smoother than this first round did. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.